I just wing everything.
You have to introduce it. You have to be like, you're listening to.
I don't do none of that.
You
know what you're clicking on.
Otherwise, they won't know.
It's like when you
people are dumb as fuck.
When you go on Wally World and you see a bunch of chaos, you know, because it's Wally World. Wally World don't introduce themselves as like all this like chaotic nonsense.
You know what you're getting into when you go to Wally World.
Exactly.
It'd be like in this episode. On the last episode of
Oh,
Lonely Corner.
We don't remember, but we're back. What's good, y'all? It's Gato. Welcome back to another installment of Lonely Corner. I'm sober in this episode, and I got my two homegirls. God dang. Who is you ladies?
Hi, my name's Cheeb. I was in the first episode. I'm Cheeb Haunts from Haunts R Us. And we also got the other co-host from Haunts R Us. Yeah!
It's the original three, baby.
Who are you?
Oh, I'm Thottie.
Thottie Haunts, everyone!
Thottie Haunts. Yeah.
It was like maybe like 2 days ago or so. We were talking about ghosting and such.
Like in online dating?
Online dating, or like even just like platonic friends too.
Oh, I'd be ghosting platonic friends.
Yeah, it'd be like that, right?
It does. Sometimes they just are racist on Facebook and you gotta ghost them.
Yeah, that, you know, or they're sexist or some.
Yeah. Some stupid shit.
It's always something like that. Yeah, I feel like that's more justified.
Yeah, because at that point it's like they don't. I don't need to waste my time on you, man. Like, you are racist. Bye.
Yeah. How do you dispute that? You can't agree to disagree when it comes to racism.
Oh no. Oh no.
You know what I'm saying? So,
you know, I kind of disagree on your take on human rights. It's like, no.
No, we can't coexist like this.
We can't.
Like, I don't care. Call me a snowflake or whatever the fuck type slangs these people be putting out these days.
You're tired.
I don't even know anymore.
I'm sipping coffee.
Tired.
I'm sipping good.
Dude, I feel like everyone who I care about doesn't post on Facebook.
So if I do start posting on Facebook, you're not gonna care about me no more?
There's Gato cringe posting on Facebook, and I'm just gonna like disappear.
There's nothing to post on Facebook. Like, what do you even do?
You join groups. That's pretty much all I do, and I go to like the marketplace, and that's it.
But that's what Reddit is for.
I don't go on Reddit. I'm too old for that. I went to 4chan.
I go on Reddit. Oh,
I can't adjust, dude.
No, I'm cringe. I go on Reddit.
I do too. I've been showing you posts all the time.
Yeah, just whatever the kids show me. Just like on TikTok, I hate browsing TikTok. I only want to see the things that my friends send me, and that's it. I close the app. I hate it so much.
Oh man, I wish that was my relationship with TikTok. Oh my god, I get like 2 of those. Hold on, you've been standing way too long. I get too many of those. I get like 3 of these. Do you not know?
No.
Oh man, you guys don't know. We don't know. After a while. What is it? It's fucking, they call it something. They're like, ooh, health, this and that. Essentially, it's just a video of some guy like popping up and being like, hold on, you've been scrolling for way too long. Get you some food, get you some water, take a break. I just scroll past it.
You scroll past it.
And I'm just like, I'm continuing, and then I'll get a second one, and I'm like, oh shit.
I never had it on TikTok, but I did have it on Clash of Clans. After you play a certain amount of hours in a row, they send you a little message that says, hey dude, you need to take a break.
Clash of Clans.
Clash of Clans.
Damn.
Yeah.
I used to play that game like crazy.
Dang. Bubble Witch doesn't have that, because I'd be playing Bubble Witch
Nice.
a lot. She's like, no, you keep playing, little... Nah, you keep playing. There's some games that give you, like, the like, hour free, and I'm like, well, I gotta play for an hour.
Yeah, because it's free. That makes sense.
Yeah. Can't stop now.
It's just like that one... What is it? Wild Tangent?
Yeah, Wild Tangent games, where it just comes with your computer. Dude, so, like, in the living room, Sock Monkey has, like, his office, and every now and then I'll be like, I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna play games on his fancy gamer computer that he built. And then I'll look through the Steam, and all these games will be just too fucking complicated for me, and I'll just go, like, on Google and be like, free fun games.
Cool math for kids.
Cool math kids.
Cool math for
They're
kids.
fun and they're simple, and you could play them for like a couple minutes and then do something else.
Go to Barbie games.
Yeah, the dress-up games and stuff.
Oh, man, the dress-up games.
You play Bubble Pop like crazy.
How Bubble
Dude.
Bobble, and then I play what is it, Arkanoid?
Yeah.
I love the Arkanoid.
Arkanoid.
Yeah, like the
I
last
don't
party
think I know
we
what that is.
had, we were like... What was it? We were pretty like cross-faded, and we were playing Arkanoid.
On
Arkanoid?
expert difficulty, and none of us could get past the first level.
We were
I gotta
too
look
high
it
to
up.
figure out
Arkanoid.
anything.
It was
is
great.
that?
That was my
Oh,
wedding,
geez.
dude. The last time we had you mean my fucking wedding, bro?
That was real? What the hell?
Oh yeah, I got married in my living room. I just
the
walked
fuck?
down my hallway to
The dining hall?
yeah, I walked down my hallway to the dining hall to fucking Black Parade. And my friend became an ordained minister online the day before, and then we just went with that.
Wow.
And it was
I
legit.
can't believe I missed that.
I know. We had a stream. I could send you the stream. It was actually on Hot Saw Us, but like no one knows we have a Twitch, so no one but like the people who I sent to it went to see it. So
Yeah,
watch it. I have to go to work.
Chat. And then we had to thank them. We were like, "Thank you, Foxy Girl 69 for the $5 donation."
Thank you, Mike Hawk, for the donation.
Thank you, Wreck That Bussy 97 for the $5 donation. Man, that's spooky. But you know what else is spooky? Ghosting. Like,
Ghosting.
platonically, I feel like I do that on accident because I just be forgetting to like call people and stuff whenever they're like, yeah man, I need you to like call me back, and I'm like, yeah, I'll call you back, and I never do. I feel like if I'm going to hell, if hell is real, that's like one of the reasons why I'm going to hell.
You just don't get back to your friends.
Yeah.
What is that called? That's called something else. That's not called ghosting.
What would you call that then?
That's what I'm trying to remember. Isn't it just like falling out? You just have like a falling out, or does that have
Falling
to
out
be a
would be the one
fight?
of like if you have beef with them, right?
I don't know friendships. It's alright.
yeah. Okay, start with that.
You said falling out.
Oh yeah, yeah. Is not falling out. Well, that's when you have, well, like you get into a fight or something. No.
Yeah, that's like when you just cut contact with them. I think falling out sounds like it's done on purpose. Or maybe no.
No, it should be done
That's
on
what I'm
purpose.
Because like if it's done on purpose, it's cutting off. Falling out is
Yeah.
just like
I
it
guess
happens
it's
in
just-
time.
Yeah. I guess that's what that is.
Mm-hmm.
Either way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man.
It's hard to keep track of old friends, man.
It is, especially like the more older you grow, it's like really hard to keep contact with people.
Yeah. Like you don't see them every day. Actually, funny thing happened today.
What?
One of my old, like, really good friends from high school, I messaged them on Snapchat, and then they messaged me back, and we had a whole conversation. It was amazing.
I know. I had like an
I know,
old,
right?
like a very sweet old friend from high school, like message me on Facebook, and we talked to each other for weeks, and I haven't responded back
That's
to
so
her.
cute.
It's been like a year already. And I'm just like, I wonder if she's doing all right, dude.
I feel like everyone that we didn't talk to last year finds it understandable. I think they also didn't talk to anyone last year.
Yeah. Everyone handles the pandemic differently, so that makes sense.
Yeah, I was working during the pandemic, dude. Right now,
Some of us worked.
Yeah, right now I'm a housewife, but only because like COVID unemployment is just so good right now. But you know, they cut that off like literally a couple days ago. So,
Well,
Well,
there's a chain sex store in San Jose. If you want to work there,
hey, there you go.
they always need help.
I'm gonna try to become something. I don't want to do office work because it's like it's not important work.
You don't want to have long nails and clicky clack?
Dude, the thing about like office cultures, they'll be like, you can't take breaks, you can't take lunches. If you're not in front of your computer, you're not doing anything. So you just don't do anything in front of the computer, and nothing you do really matters. So.
That sounds great.
Yeah. But then I'm just like, bro, just let me take a break. Literally no one is going to die if I go on lunch right now. Like, I'm not a surgeon.
Oh, I see. Never mind.
I'm like some receptionist that eats chips in the front. I mean.
you have your acrylics on and you're click-clacking on the keyboard.
Yeah, man.
That's all I've ever wanted to be.
You're like, with your
People are like...
with your chicle and your nails, you're like...
Yeah, that was me for a hot second.
You just calling your friends?
Yeah, that was like a temp job, so I was able to get unemployment after that, and I've just been chilling.
Nice.
And I was just like, bro, the entire time I was on that job, I was just like, nothing would happen if I didn't show up to work. Like,
Yeah, they can't fire you because they need you.
yeah, like, my job is so small, it gets done in like 30 minutes, and then I don't have anything to do. And then I'm just like, because before I worked as a baker, and if I didn't show up, then like everything was fucking chaos.
Yeah.
And like you could tell when like people didn't do their work, and like things would like pile up, and like you could see the fruits of your labor. But with like an office job, I'm just like, this job isn't even fucking real, dude. Am I really getting paid to just like be in the front and eat chips all day? No, dude, like as I would be like quote unquote working, I'd be like, dang, I don't contribute to my community in any way. Like, if I lost my job, no one would fucking care. Because like the world wouldn't stop or anything because I'm not contributing to my like, community in a significant way, dude. At least when I was a baker, like I was making food for people, like that's what they ate. You know, because I don't know how to make my own food. Like I don't know how to hunt an animal. Like I don't have an industrial oven.
Yeah, if the apocalypse happened, you don't get that big oven and that big freezer, so it's like
I have no way of like making bulk bakeries in my own home. Bakeries? Yeah, dude.
Bakeries. Some bread. Did they like? Was it like a regular like food service job where like everything was already done for you and you basically were just like the vehicle to the oven for the bread? Or did you have to like actually make the bread?
No, we didn't have to like make it from scratch, but there was like very specific instructions and like ways to cook it.
Okay.
Because it's done in like an industrial way, so it's like a bigger oven, it gets hotter than a normal oven. There's like a lot of math involved with like getting the whatever it is you need out on the floor that day. Mm-hmm. Mostly it's just cleaning and sanitizing, you know? But at least with, like, cleaning, you could see, like, the difference when you start the job and end the job is, like, now it's cleaner. You know, you can see that you did a job.
Yeah.
Man. That's... all of the office job culture sounds like why people, like, go fucking crazy and, like, move to the woods or something.
I feel it.
But, like... You're telling me all this right now, and I'm like, oh shit, I would love it if my job had zero consequence.
Yeah, dude, like, the thing about it is, like, it was a temp job, so, like, I was gonna be out of a job anyway, so I could have just done my job badly, and it wouldn't have even mattered.
That's true.
But at one point, my boss was just like, look, I've hired a lot of really shitty receptionists, and you're not one of them. I need you to come in 6 days a week. Please.
Like, god damn it.
You're like,
how do you be shitty at being a receptionist?
I have no idea, dude.
How?
Dude, I made, like, this promise when I started this new job that I didn't want to be, like, I didn't want to work hard, because then that's going to be, like, the precedent for, like, every day, and I don't want to work hard anymore, because I'm not, like, 21.
Yeah.
And then it was just like, oh, you're one of our best receptionists. I'm just like, please, I don't know how to do my job worse.
That's funny. Yeah, man, that's a trick. You can't let them know that you're competent, or else they're gonna ask you to do stuff.
I know. All I did was show up, and they're just like, oh my god.
Holy shit.
She's doing the bare minimum.
This kid's a natural.
Yeah, because they told me that, like, they hired this other girl, but then, like, she backed out last minute and, like, never showed up to work. So,
Jesus Christ.
So then, like, they hired me, like, the very next day because they didn't have, like, anyone. And then she was just like, you're so good. You show up to work. On time,
oh my god. No, man, that's relatable. We're having a similar situation happening at my job where we hired someone and they seemed amazing and then they just didn't show up for the first day and we're like, okay, well, I guess we'll die then. So we're like, who else do we got? You, come in.
Dude, it
tomorrow,
really,
right now.
Be like that. You could be like the best employee by just showing up on time and looking
Honestly.
like you're busy and they're just like, oh my god.
God.
That's how I feel, dude. I feel like I got like imposter syndrome or something. I'm like, I don't do my job well. I don't know why I'm like a fucking second in line in this little store. I feel big stupid. And they're like, nah, actually, please, you're the most competent here. And I'm like, are you sure though? Actually, I don't think that's true. I don't know if that's right.
I mean, hey, you show up.
I show up every single fucking day.
It's like...
No, I'm late a lot, actually.
They're like, but she still shows up.
She shows up, though. She's late, but she's got spunk.
Yeah. She can do it all. So, 6 days a week, right?
Just literally
no
6 days
off,
a fucking
right?
week. No days off. Dude, oh my god.
Grind set.
I don't know if it's not related to anything, but also, like, I don't know if it's too much, but, like, one of my coworkers, like, keeps not showing up to their, what is it called? To their shifts. Mm-hmm. Like, even though that they ask for more hours. And so my manager is like, hey, so you've been asking me for more hours and you don't show up to your shifts, so I'm going to give you less hours. And I'm like, but I would like an extra day off too. How come they get, how? Wait, what? Because, like, the way that they said it, it sounds like a punishment. But from the angle that I'm looking at it, that bitch gets 3 days off.
I got 3 days off when I worked as a baker. 3 days off consecutively, dude. I was living deliciously.
Oh, you really were?
Yeah, dude.
Aside from, like, the hard labor.
Yeah, dude. The thing that I really liked about that, I found out very quickly what it is I like at a job. To be left alone and be able to do my job in peace.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Hell yeah.
And to know exactly what days I have off and to work at exactly the same time every time. And like,
Yeah.
I stayed at that job for like 5 years. It treated me well. Like, I'd call off like once a month or so. But they were just like, please,
Dang,
you're our
once?
only baker. We can't fire you. Literally no one else knows how to do this shit.
You're like, you're darn right. Damn straight.
Yeah, I had seniority, and like I knew they wouldn't fire
Hell
me,
yeah.
so
That's true. You
Hell
said you
yeah.
could be like a bitch to like all the managers and they
oh
still keep you.
yeah, I was really mean to all the managers because like
Fuck yeah.
the company that I was in was like really, really fucking harsh to them. So a lot of them would like, I don't know if they would get they would get fired or they just get like put somewhere else. But a lot of them wouldn't last more than like half a year before like someone else took over.
Goddamn.
So, like, I would just be mean to them. I found out that you could just be mean and rude so long as you do your job.
Oh no.
And it's like, the thing is, like, they don't even know what the fuck my job is, so they can't say I'm not doing it because they don't know what it is.
Damn. I don't envy managers that have to manage like separate departments.
No, exactly. That's some queen shit. Like, can you cuss out your manager and still keep your job? Think
Yes.
about that.
I remember one of the things I would do is, like, they would talk to me and then I would just walk away from them mid-conversation.
King shit. Queen shit.
They didn't have anything important to say. They were wasting my time. And I needed them
Excuse
to know
me,
that.
I have to go make the bread.
Excuse me.
I need to feed the community, sir.
I'm trying to
Bye.
punch out by one. Leave me alone.
Oh, yeah, the thing about, like, having the 3 days off is that I would, like, clock in 10 to 12-hour days, like, pretty often. But I would get all my breaks and lunches, and no one, like, kept track of them, so I could just take, like, 4 breaks, like...
Nice.
Like, I'm just like, my shoulder's acting up. I'm gonna, like, just rest for a bit.
Dude, sometimes I just be going in the back and sitting for a couple minutes. I'm just like, okay, bye guys.
I do too. They'd be like asking me, like, can you check in the back if you still have this item? And I'm like, yeah.
Oh, totes.
And I'll just like squat in the corner of the back room, sit for a little bit, and then come out and be like, sorry, we don't have it.
Yup. Yup. Uh-huh. Oh.
We just be doing that.
I like standing there for extra long and being like, oh my god, I super couldn't find it. I'm so sorry. You know, I'm just on my phone.
Like, you're just checking an email, texting and stuff.
Just in the back reading hardcore erotica. And then I go back out there. I'm like, oh no, sorry. Couldn't find it. Wasn't there. I looked everywhere. Literally everywhere.
You're like tapping in the back of the, what is it, like the work computer, and you're playing games on it.
If only.
I would play the Google Doodles a lot. Sometimes, like, the Google Doodles has, like, a game you could play, and I would just do that.
Nice.
It's really sad. I actually started just messing with the screensaver at maybe hey, if you're my employer, no you're not. You're nothing. But like I'll go to the back and like there's no games or anything, but I want it to look like I'm doing something on the computer, but actually what I'm doing is messing with the screensaver. And now my screensaver says PP on it.
That's
Soon
what
it will
office
say
jobs are
poo-poo.
like, dude.
Ah, sounds rad. Let's play solitaire.
Yeah, play solitaire.
Dude, my computer had, like, Paint 3D, which is, like, the new Microsoft Paint program, but you get to, like, draw directly on, like, a 3D model. Mm-hmm. So I do that.
Nice.
I used to play
Shit, what were we gonna talk about again?
Oh, ghosting, like romantically.
Oh, shit,
like,
ghosting.
on dating apps. I've never dating apps.
You've
Really?
never app dated?
I've never app dated,
You've
dude.
never
You've
updated?
never digitally dated?
I'm married.
You've never met someone through the World Wide Web?
Through MySpace?
I mean, I did once when I was a teenager, and I don't keep track with them because they're cringe, but you know.
Oh, yeah. Like, oh, yeah.
Understandable. Have a good day. Because people be weird on the internet.
People are weird on the internet.
No, it's not good. Yeah, people just be like putting on a whole different persona. They could be like super chill or super mean. Or like really like entitled, I guess you would say. Like man, what's like the right way to say it?
Like, what? Show us like an example of what you mean.
So, like, out of nowhere, it'll be like you talking to the person, you're like conversing really well and everything is going good, and then out of nowhere, they'll just stop messaging you, and then you're just like left wondering, like, yo, what the hell happened? Or it could be like you're messaging, they stop messaging you, and they message you like maybe like I don't know, like a span of a week, and being like, I don't know, like, I can't do this. You're too goofy or something. I don't know.
Oh, no.
So what you're saying is like you'll be messaging someone and then they stop messaging you and then they message you back to tell you that you're too goofy.
Yeah, along
Yeah.
those lines. They feel the need, like, after ghosting, that they have to give you the reason why they ghosted you, as if it's like constructive criticism.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Hey,
I'm grading you and you got an F.
hey, do you
Oh,
take
so here's the
constructive
reason.
criticism?
Yeah.
you suck, by the way.
On your personality.
And it's like they don't even really know you because like they've only spoken to you through chat, you know.
Yeah, through like
Yup.
texting and stuff. So you don't even know how I sound. Like,
Bro, this shit happens to me
Bro,
all
I
the
don't fuck-
time. Or happened.
Bro, I
To
don't
me
be
all the time.
texting, dude. The only time I ever text my husband is to like say like statements that don't necessitate a conversation. Hold on,
stay
let me
texting.
try to look for an example. Yeah,
Oh my
I'm not a
gosh.
good texter. Alright. So most of the time it's
No,
just
you're
like,
not.
oh, when are you gonna go off work? What time should we do? Whoa.
Whoa. Lasagna.
Okay. I can't find one that's cool. So anyways, I will just send them texts like, I think the reason Mexicans love Chucky so much is because he holds family values. He has a wife and a kid. And that's not necessarily like, it's not something that's open for conversation. I just want him to see that statement. And I don't want to talk about it any further. That's just the statement, and it starts and it ends there. And I know what he'll do is like he'll see it during work. He'll be like, "Okay," and put it away, and then I'll text him and be like, "When are you coming off work? What do you want to eat?" So yeah, that's how I text.
Damn.
yeah, man.
I see why I don't get texts from you very often. I'm like, where's Chibi? How are they doing? And then sometimes on Discord, you'll just be like, exactly what you just said. I think Mexicans want to love Chucky because he has family values. And I'm like, oh, word, for real? Chucky's
and then,
cool.
like, I won't continue
Hey,
the
did you guys see
conversation.
this?
I'll be like, I've said what I've said. Close the computer.
Yeah.
No debate, no discussion.
It's like, I know what I said, and I shut the computer off, and I do something.
I wasn't asking you.
I'm telling you.
This isn't up for debate. I'm just letting you know. But yeah, man, what's it like to online date?
It's fucking worse.
It's weird.
It is weird.
Like, I remember the last month that I was on dating apps, there was certain profiles that would pop up in like the home screen or whatever. So it's like swipe left, you don't like them, swipe right if you like them, whatever. And I'm swiping left the whole time, and then I come across this profile where it's a pet rat. And I'm looking at it and I'm like, what the hell? This is like a troll account, right? And then I ended up reading the description, and it's like, hello, my name is Whiskers, and my mommy is single, and she wants to find a loving partner, possible wife. And like, they're just like role-playing their pet. And it's weird as fuck. It gives me like Hannibal vibes. I blocked them. I didn't swipe left, I blocked them. Why did you block them? Why are you reporting them for inappropriate behavior?
You're being cringe, sir.
You're being really cringe, dude. Like, you paid premium for this shit?
Tinder's crazy. I matched with a chicken nugget one time.
What did it say?
They were just a chicken nugget. I said, ooh.
Did you fuck him?
And he's... No, I didn't. No, actually, my entire Tinder career was saying I was gonna fuck these people and then not going through with it. On purpose. Because I wanted to hurt their feelings.
They're like, you thought.
Exactly. I'm like, you whore. Click.
It's like, you responded.
Stupid. Click.
Dang.
Goofy. I was going through some things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's okay.
You can tell.
You know how I met my husband? I just started
no.
bullying him.
How? Damn, you mean I could have met my husband on Tinder?
Yeah, I mean, some guys are into it. Because look.
It's funny.
This isn't open for debate. this is just a statement. But.
Alright.
when you set out and you find someone that you want to bully, you sure do spend a lot of time with them.
You just got to know each other.
It's an interesting statement. Like you said, statement, not for debate. We're gonna leave it at that. Set in stone.
Alright.
Understandable.
Yeah, why don't you just bully a girl?
I'm not gonna bully.
And then she'll wife you up. That's how it works.
Oh no. It seems to be.
Dude, I got married to Black Parade, dude. Right there, I'm pointing to the spot. I got married on my dining table, you guys.
Nice.
Like, I just walk up to a girl and be like, what a bitch.
No, man, you gotta have more class.
Isn't that
you have to, like, pick-up artist them, dude.
Hey, Thought.
Oh, yeah, that's what I was just gonna say.
You have to, like, come up to them.
Be like, oh, man, you would look so much cuter if your hair was clean.
Oh, no.
See, that's too superficial.
Yeah,
you have
really
to get
hot,
to know them and cut them deep. Like, yeah. See, this is the predatory way. Bro, you're the lesbian.
Oh, no.
You're supposed to be the one that's predatory.
No, this isn't the L word.
Whoa.
The stereotypes say that you're supposed to be predatory.
I am not Shane. I am not Jenny.
I'm supposed to be the predatory one.
You're the predator.
I'm
How
bi.
many seasons of L
I'm the big
word?
slut.
All 6 seasons.
I watched 6 seasons of The L Word, so I think I'm kind of an expert. But look, the way that people learn to like you is that you take a genuine interest in the things that they say.
Well, yeah, that's how you converse.
Yeah. Some people don't know that. They go throughout their whole lives and they're just like, well, I just have to impress this person with myself. But it's just like, you just have to talk to them and get to know them and ask them their interests and ask them questions about themselves so you get to know them. And then they'll think that you're interested in them. Well, not like interested romantically, but like you want to build a genuine friendship with them by getting to know about them, because a lot of people enter like a conversation or try to develop a relationship by like making it all about themselves, and that's not the way to go. And see, with bullying, the more you get to know about them, the more ammo you have.
So like reverse ghosting. Reverse ghosting. That's what you're saying.
Reverse.
You think were you mean to him because you liked him?
You just keep following up.
Or did that
on
come
them
later?
It's like,
damn. Your life is the enemies to lovers trope.
Literally. Oh my god.
Did you think he was cute or like anything before you started
I knew
bullying
that he
him?
liked me,
Or
and
did-
that made him prime material.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Wow.
So I'd be like, you're one of like those perv
I mean, I guess
boys
I can't
that
judge.
watch hentai and shit.
That's how it all began. But like if you do that on dating apps, man, I mean technically you could just be like hitting people with one-liners just for the hell of it, but I doubt it's gonna work. You know what I mean?
Yes. That's a way to start a conversation. I don't know, dude. I don't fucking know how people online date.
Yeah. That was like the worst mistake.
It's weird.
I didn't.
What, online dating?
Yeah, I think that, well, like, I'm glad that I had the experience, and, like, now I know what not to do in terms of, like, meeting girls and stuff. I needed that. I needed that, like, reality check of, like, hey, dude, you know, it's bad, but it could be worse. You could still be on these apps, or you can be like these people who pay, like, premium or gold on her Tinder, Bumble, or whatever, you know, just for like getting ghosted and stuff. So at least when I did it, it was for free. You know what I mean?
Yeah, paying for dating apps is a little bit too much.
It's predatory.
Yeah. I mean, I met my boyfriend on a dating
Did you
app.
ghost him for a sec? Oh, I think
No.
I thought that's how the story went.
I didn't. No. I thought he ghosted me for a second, but it just turns out that he forgot to respond.
Yeah.
And so he's like, oh shit, oopsie. He was like, whatever happened to that girl? She was cool. Oh shit. I never responded. No. That was before I decided that oh wait. The timeline sounds weird. But no. I was on the dating app. I found the boyfriend. Me and the boyfriend broke up for a spell. I went on Tinder and was mean to people, and then we got back together.
And now if you break up with him, we
Healing.
can't be friends, so, you know. So
I
now you
know.
have to, like, keep the relationship because you have an audience now.
Oh my
I know. I'm like,
god.
Isn't that fucked up, dude?
that is a little fucked
'Cause the
up.
only
Oh my
reason
god,
we know each
jeez.
other is because my husband is friends with your boyfriend, and he was like, "Hey, does your girlfriend like really like those little slut baby dolls?" I
Fuck
was like,
yeah.
"Oh, she fucking loves them." And they were just like, and they were just like, oh, you like dolls? Do you like Monter High?
You're like, you like Mattel?
Do you like LOL OMGs?
Oh my god, did you see the new one that they brought out? Did you Your robots. What was new?
Like, I like...
You like pixel ticks?
Yeah.
You like your poopy slime surprise?
I don't like the
it's
poopsie
called?
slime surprise.
No, I super don't. They're so weird.
But yeah,
funny.
that's how Thottie and I met, and we were just like, hey, let's start a podcast.
And that's how it happened. You tweeted it, I responded, and then we made Discord. And that's how it all became. On Haunts R Us, which y'all
Here
should
we
follow.
There's Haunted on Main, lads. If you want to hear more of us, we got like 30-some episodes of Haunts R Us.
Yeah.
And it's coming back for the Halloween season.
30 of which have not been
Yeah,
posted.
we've got them. They're coming.
It's hard. I can't find time to draw art, nor the will.
It's true.
What is art's fucking terrible, bro. I can't believe I wanted to do that.
We had more time then, dude. We were young.
We did.
We were young, and I had 3 days off.
Now we get carpal tunnel.
Yeah. And like now I'm tired as fuck. Now I'm like, no, but I just want to play by Batman, actually.
There you go.
I just want to make Batman bi. I just want to make him gay for the Joker, please. Okay, bye. That's so funny. I was just thinking about that.
Yeah.
You know how, like, maybe this is super off topic, but, like, it is super off topic. You know how, like, all those, like, school shooters and, like, incels and stuff are like, oh, man, the Yoker, loved him. Agent of Chaos, boo, boo, boo. And I'm like, how do you think they would feel if they knew on AO3 a Joker just getting fucking rammed?
Wait, he got rammed?
By Batman.
No, yeah, on fan
You
fictions. She's just getting fucking railed.
You know, like the sex.
I wonder
Yeah,
what
I
they
know
would
what you mean.
think. Like the sex.
I know what sex is.
It's just really funny to me. Not that there's anything wrong with getting railed, but
Yeah.
I don't think that these school shooters would appreciate it. But like every time I think about it, I'm like, you're stupid.
Sometimes I think
Goofy.
I genuinely really like.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like goofy.
Genuinely really like
Agent of Chaos,
the
dude, just a
character
fucking.
of Joker, because I think he's really fun to play with. And there's been a lot of interpretations of him that are like very very silly, very serious, and then like something in between. So yeah, there's when like the right writer gets a hold of the character of Joker, they always have a lot of fun with him. He's just like a really fun character for like people to play around with. Yeah. I never watched that. Despite the fact that I'm like a big Joker fan, I haven't watched that one.
Fake fan.
Yeah.
Goofy.
Fake fan.
I watched the one with San Joaquin Joker. I love that one.
San Joaquin, I love that fool.
Yeah, I really like that one. I think that's the more serious of the
I haven't
two.
seen it yet. I haven't seen it yet. I tend not to be a hero, like a superhero fan, but ever since they started making these superheroes kind of gay, I eat that shit up with a spoon.
Hell yeah.
Harley Quinn
And Ivy?
bruh.
Wait, is that in the movies yet? I know Harley Quinn is only in like Birds of Prey. Remember Jared Leto Joker that didn't do fucking shit?
We don't talk about that.
We
I
don't.
have like a tank top of it. I got it at Hot Topic for like 50 cents.
I wonder why.
Oh my god. It's a bad one.
It's a bad one, yeah.
It's such a stupid look too. He just looks like a fuckboy, like a really pale
The thing that
fuckboy.
sucks is like it could have been like a cool character, and like they had like a lot of really cool and artsy shots of him and like flashback sequences, and then we don't get to know shit about him.
Yeah, I like Harley Quinn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The show, the Harley
I really
Quinn.
liked it. It was
very
really
good.
cute.
Yeah.
I just like seeing
Love
the
it.
drawings on
These
Twitter.
bitches gay. Yeah, man.
The reason why
Have you ghosted anyone, Gato?
what?
I said, have you ghosted
Have I ever
anyone?
ghosted anyone? No, not really. Cause you know the sad part about it is
Damn.
when I was on those dating apps, I would be like trying to talk to girls and stuff, and like the conversation would be going well and everything, and then I would get ghosted and stuff. So I never won.
Well, maybe there was just a bunch of like bitches like me on those dating apps.
I feel like they're apps
where they're like, I hurt. Let me hurt someone
I feel like
else.
that's most dating apps, though. Like, I'm just like,
Maybe.
I don't think. I don't know, man. It's not fair to say, like, I don't think people on dating apps want to date.
Yeah, I learned that the hard way. They just want to like hook up and stuff, and there's nothing wrong with that, but like I'm not that type. So when I go on those apps looking for like a casual dating, like romantic like you know, like monogamy type, it's not really like favored and stuff. So I think that's why I ended up getting ghosted, because like they would see my potential and like what my intentions were, and they just like, they're like, nah, you're too goofy.
Like, they're a Scorpio.
They're a Scorpio, got blocked. This one girl blocked me because I'm a Scorpio. She messaged me like, before I block you, I gotta let you know Scorpios are toxic. Never again. And then before I could say anything, I got blocked.
That is the gayest shit.
Yeah, it was on the Her app.
On the Her app?
Oh my god.
They advertised that one on Snapchat.
It makes, oh my god.
Much.
That's so funny. It's so funny. They're like, I can't be with you because you don't like cats.
Blocked.
Blocked. You don't know what you're not vegan.
Exactly.
Blocked.
Yeah.
I can't think of anything else that's very sapphic, but you know, blocking someone because of their star sign is so
That's
fucking
gay as
sapphic.
fuck, right? the reason why
Man.
Cheeb, like, and we laugh so hard whenever we say the word goofy is because it originates from like this time when I was messaging this girl on a dating app, and she was trying to get at me, but like in the sense that she just wanted to like hook up and nothing more, but I wanted to, you know, be romantic or whatever. It didn't work out, you know, obviously because of that point, but when I was asking her like, oh, like why wouldn't you want to date me and that sort of thing, and then she was saying like, I would just like want to be like your you know, your friend with benefit, nothing more. I wouldn't really date you because I just think that you're kind of goofy.
And you've never recovered, dude. You just keep saying goofy for everything.
That's how I recovered.
So I'm too goofy. Man, why do people gotta say shit like that?
Because
So
like, yeah, like
mean.
it's mean and it hurt it, but like now it's like, looking back, it's funny as fuck.
It is pretty funny.
You're too goofy for me.
You're too goofy. But also, like, what the fuck do you want? How old were you at the time?
This happened like last year.
I don't know what that
Gato's
means.
a lot younger than we think she is.
Yeah, I'm 23.
23? I was not that much younger.
Wait, how old are you?
It was only 26?
Okay.
26.
I'm
How old are you?
27.
Oh my god.
Boomer!
Fucking boomer.
She's married and is a homeowner.
The fuck?
Boomer. Get that senior discount at Denny's. Yeah, I mean, it's like, you know, when you're on those apps and you're youngin', you just like want to hook up and that sort of thing, explore, and there's nothing wrong with it, but that's not what I'm about. So like when you're on those apps with those intentions,
like, I'm about monogamy.
It's not a fun ride.
I guess because the thing...
Dang, the only Scorpio out here for monogamy.
Our Scorpio sluts.
This bitch got her Venus in Taurus or
Yeah,
something.
Yeah, like Scorpios are known for like
Wait,
being thotties.
Is it? Are Libras thoughts? Are we sluts?
I don't think so. I think you guys are like
We're
wishy-washy.
wishy-washy.
You know what's really
Is that
funny?
why I bullied boys? Because I'm
Yeah.
just like... I don't want to
Probably.
admit that I have interest in you, and I don't know how to process my feelings in a healthy way.
I mean, that might just be mental illness.
I'm better now.
I'm gonna open the CoStar app. I'm gonna see what everyone's chart is. Are you on it?
I think
feel like
I
you
am,
are.
yeah.
I think we added each other a long time ago.
Let me
I
see.
haven't gone on it.
I think
Open
so.
up right now.
Oh, see, I knew it. I was gonna say. I was like,
It's
Yeah.
the most sapphic thing we've done.
she got her Venus in Taurus. Yeah. My Venus is in Aries, so like,
I'm looking at mine, and it says, love is not a competition. I don't know.
what does that mean? Oh, is that just from
Yeah.
today? Let me see. Hold on. Wait. There you are. Oh, you're Sagittarius. That's funny. Oh, it's funny actually. Gemini and Libra are supposed to be like the super couple, like they get along the
Well,
best,
I mean,
which is very
yeah,
funny.
'cause Sock Monkey is
I know,
a
you're
Gemini,
married.
and I guess we're married, and I guess he put up with like me harassing him. Because he was
But
just
it's
like,
funny
I
because-
mean, she's kind of mean, but like she also spends a lot of time with me, and like she likes the same anime I do, so.
You see, yeah, yours is in Libra,
Okay, does that make me a thottie?
meaning
Am I?
their romantic side is idealistic and eager to please. They want an equitable relationship and they're willing to make compromises to get there. They can be a little self-obsessed and may have trouble being realistic or loyal in their relationships.
I'm a
Yeah.
slut. Yeah.
You're a slut! Apparently you and I are very compatible in the ways that we
Oh,
love.
cool. I mean,
So
we
there's
got along
that.
pretty well. We hit it off when we met each
We do.
other.
We did. I get along with everyone. I got Aries in my chart, so I'm just like, hey, new thing! Hi!
Yeah, I don't know how to read the moon.
Where's Gato? There you are. I got you. Hold on. Where are you? Sun. Moon. Mercury. Venus. Venus is in Sagittarius for you. I don't know what that means. Let's
I don't know
see.
either.
Let's see. Their Venus, you, is in Sagittarius, meaning their romantic side is curious and easily bored.
Oh
Whoa!
my god, you're a slut.
I'm a whore.
We're all-
They enjoy their independence and aren't willing to compromise that freedom for a relationship that doesn't expand the boundaries of their world.
Dang, you're a slut.
Our ways
and
of
a
loving are also
polygamist.
compatible. Damn.
Polyanormy?
Let me see.
You can't
What's-
be bringing two girls to the
What do you
house at the
have?
same time. I don't want to.
Damn, you got hella Libra in your chart. No wonder you guys get along so well.
Look, Gato, if you come home from work with like two thotties in your arms, you're just like, hey, we're gonna get in the bedroom real quick. I'm gonna be like, you can't do that. Gato, you can't leave these girls on like that. That's not very nice of you.
That's not very cash money.
It's not very cash money of you to like use these women as sex objects. That's not very feminist of you.
I'll be like, Chibi, we're just studying.
It's like, keep the door open.
There's nothing in this house.
Not the door.
Can do nothing.
So yeah, Gato and I live together now, for the audience that doesn't know.
Yeah,
And
so that's
like
why
I
all
keep
these
telling her
jokes
the
are fun.
joke that like if she ever brings like a girl home, like I'm gonna be like waiting for them to get out of the room and be like, are you guys gonna get married? When are you guys thinking about getting married? About starting a family? Do you guys need help with your credit?
Jeez.
Like, you guys gonna build a life together or what?
You guys gonna raise a couple of cats
You
or
guys gonna buy a farm? Like, let's talk about owning land. You're gonna have to put in a larger down payment because there's less leverage for the bank to take when, like, if things go south. So, you know, if you get land, then you have to consider how cheap doing a stick build to, like, maybe putting a mobile home in there. And then they'd be like, all right, Cheebie.
Cheebie, we're just friends.
I'm just like, but consider this. If you own land, you also have to consider the labor. So you have to have a lot of money set aside for it. Because depending on how much land you have...
The more you know, with the rainbow come through. Literally.
Chibi literally convinced me to stop paying my fucking credit card
no
bill.
point to it.
Wait, what? Girl.
There's no point.
Yeah, I mean, if your credit's already messed up, like, and it's already in, how do you say, yeah, no, when it's already in, when, like, someone else has already bought your debt to, like, harass you to, like, buy it, like, it's not really gonna...
Oh, in
when
collections.
it's in collections, it's not gonna affect your credit score if you pay it, really. So you kind of just have to wait for it to reset.
Yeah, IRS doesn't care unless it's government money. This is not government money. This is a private
business. It's credit
business.
card, unlike with like a traditional mortgage or a loan or something, it's not like tied up or leveraged with anything. So, I mean, you could kind of just like fuck up your credit with credit cards and then just like wait a decade and then just rebuild your credit. I mean, if like it gets really bad, I mean, you could file for bankruptcy. I mean,
the IRS has entered the chat.
IRS has entered the chat. Oh, the IRS doesn't care unless it's like tax money that you're not paying, unless you're withholding like the amount of money you're actually making. But if you're like putting everything on credit, they know you're broke. So.
It's really funny.
Yeah.
Man, did I tell you? I think I was with you guys because I was like, is there any reason not to pay or like to pay medical bills? Like, what's gonna happen if I don't? And then I looked it up and they were like, well, you're gonna go into debt if you don't. And it's like, yeah, sure. But will anything happen? And they're like, well, what's going to happen is your credit score is going to go down. It's like, yeah.
Happen.
But is anything going to happen? Yeah, exactly. And the answer is just like, no, nothing's going to happen. It's going to go into collections and you're going to get calls every single day that you can ignore.
Yeah.
And that's it. I mean, don't do it probably, but like everyone's like, oh, I'm in debt because of bills. It's like, well, just don't pay.
Have you considered not paying?
Have you considered not paying? I don't know, because it seems like everyone's like, oh, we lost the house and the mortgage, and I'm like, how if nothing's gonna happen?
I don't know. Healthcare is free if you don't pay the bills.
That's different though.
Yeah,
because it's like credit card bill, like I said, isn't leveraged with anything like a mortgage is. Like if you don't pay your mortgage, they take your house. If you don't pay your car, they take your house. If it's credit card, they don't have anything to take.
That's what I'm saying. Like they can repossess your house, they can repossess your car. You're gonna repossess the fucking liver that you gave me? I don't think so. You're gonna
take your social medias, bro.
What are they gonna do?
They're gonna take this podcast as payment.
Cause they got insurance for that kind of shit. No,
I would assume so. Yeah,
I don't know.
I didn't know about that.
Cause that happened. My mom told me that one time where she was like, because the dentist was trying to charge me because they were like, oh, we didn't charge you. And I was like, yeah, you didn't charge me. Exactly. So don't charge me. What the fuck are you talking about? And they're like, no, we forgot to charge you. And I'm like, that sounds like a you problem because I ain't got money. And my mom was like, because they kept hounding me for it. And my mom was like, no, they can't do that. They didn't charge you for it. And they didn't say they were going to charge you for it. So they fucked up. And they gotta fucking write it off as something or other. And I was like, wait,
because if they just forgot to charge you,
they can't tap you on the shoulder and be like, hey, can you pay this?
Why didn't they charge you?
Yeah, I'm like, bitch, I don't even live in the same city. You can suck a dick.
Bye.
She was calling me and she's like, oh, so we forgot to do. And I was like, girl, I've never been a Karen before in my fucking life. But I was like, girl, you should have told me this 6 months ago because I have zero money.
And they contact
if
you
I had
6
it,
months later, be like, "Oh, we forgot to charge you. That's your problem."
Exactly. That's what I said. Because it was like 6 months later. I was like, girl, you should have told me this when I got this done. Because I had money then. You know what I have right now? Nothing. So it's not going to get paid.
Like,
you got to deal with it. Bye.
You're going to get that service done, and then they just fucking forgot to charge you. That's their problem, dude.
Yeah.
It's really their job.
This is their problem. Literally their job. Literally.
How do you not?
If someone leaves and I didn't charge them for something, that's on me.
It's like when you're a cashier and you just don't scan something, and you put it in the bag anyway.
Yeah.
It's gone.
Guess it's gone.
Exactly.
Not gonna fucking call them.
Like nothing can be done at that
So
point.
weird.
They already took it.
Yeah.
They already left.
Exactly. They already.
The moment they leave
that's
the
also
store,
what I was
it's
thinking
out of your
too.
jurisdiction, dude.
Exactly.
What was it? That dentist had taken out my wisdom teeth. So I was like, what's gonna happen? Are you gonna put my wisdom teeth back?
Implant it back.
Oh, that's another way.
They're like, no.
That's one way to like shoot up your credit a whole bunch is to like put like a big charge on your credit card and like pay it off immediately. Because that's what happened to me. Like I went to get like my wisdom teeth taken out and they're just like, but you need the credit card. And then I was just like, I was too nice to say like I could just pay for it upright. Like I have the money. But they made me put it on a credit card and I paid it off and then like I had like a perfect credit score, dude.
Jesus. Man.
Nice.
I remember having a perfect credit score. It did not last long.
At that point, it's like, that's the perfect, like, excuse to, like, ghost someone. If it's, like, the dentist or, like, anyone in the medical field that didn't charge you.
Oh, yeah. Lose my number.
On the topic, never co-sign on, like, a friend's loan. Don't do that shit.
Oh, hell no.
Don't co-sign on anyone, dude.
Nope. Nope.
The more you know.
Mm-hmm.
The more you know. I almost got roped into co-signing with with my mom with something, and I was like, ooh, glad I didn't do
Did she not pay it?
Well, yeah. she's known for not paying her bills, so I don't know why I was like, sure. She's like, oh, I'm like getting my shit together and I'm gonna start paying it, and I'm like, alright, cool. And then she had to, I think it was a car. She had to give the car back because it was fucked up. Well, she gave it back because it was fucked up, and so like I was no longer signed on to it, and I was like, oh, thank God, because I would have sucked. Because I know she wouldn't have fucking paid that shit.
Dang.
And then my credit would be even worse.
I remember, I think, was it the first or second time that like we met up in person? I was like telling you how credit worked.
Yeah, I think like the second
time we ever met up in person, like I just got into the topic of like, I'm like, how credit works, because you were just like, damn, I'm like in debt, and I was just like, so. you're still
and no, I've never
young,
looked back. I'm not trying to get a house or anything.
It's like, if you don't own any assets, what's the problem?
Exactly. What are they gonna take from you? Nothing. Anyway, ghosting. Ghosting's fun.
Yeah, ghosting on your credit card bills, am I right?
That's the unacceptable form of ghosting.
I block every new number that comes up on my phone. I'm like, I don't know who that is. Blocked.
Exactly.
Emails blocked. Unsubscribe.
Unsubscribe, deleted, blocked.
Exactly. Change my address on the apps. I'm like, nope.
Change your name entirely and all that.
Exactly.
God, we're gonna get flagged for fraud.
They're like, we tried to reach you at your home.
Have you tried, like, ever signing up for a loan and just putting completely false information?
Girl, no.
I mean, you could do that.
I wouldn't encourage it. Do not.
Because then
No, that's something that you shouldn't do, actually.
Because, like...
That's different.
Like, that's something that I think about a lot, because I was just like, what if I just, like, wasn't honest about anything, I just put like a random social, what would happen? Sometimes I think about that. I mean, it's happened to Gato. Gato, tell him about what's wrong with your social security.
So I've had my social security number hacked a handful of times. At one point, 15 people were using my number. At one point, at the same time.
Yeah. And it's like...
Is your fucking... Is it 1, 2, 3, 4? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, and it's just like... People who don't have socials will just put whatever number, and like they don't ask for like the card or anything. They'll just accept it. Bro, your fucking your social, when you get your social check, like that's gonna be asked to get it, but boy, is it gonna be big because everyone who stole your social just used it to work.
It's gonna be delicious.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, no one took out, like, a credit card or a loan in your name, but they just worked under it, so you're gonna cash out.
I'm gonna ball out. In fact, keep hacking my shit.
Keep it. Keep doing it.
Nah, dude, but it's fucking ass, because, like,
What's Social Security?
What is Social... Oh, that's, like, your state retirement fund.
How? Is it automatic?
You pay into it when you get... That's why they ask for your Social Security.
Oh, is that what my taxes are going to?
Yeah, every time you work and, like, your check is, like, gone, that little chunk, it just goes into that.
Yeah, it goes to, like, taxes.
I don't know how shit works, bro.
How old are you? Yeah.
No one told me. My mother's not fucking responsible.
Lonely Corner listeners. So when you get your pay stub, it should have like all the deductions from your taxes in it. So a lot of it's gonna be like state tax, federal tax,
the gross income,
unemployment tax, because like we all feed into unemployment. So when people like filed for unemployment, they're just literally getting the money back that they've been paying for years, assuming that you've been gainfully employed, for many years. You're just getting that money back because it's already in the system. So you pay your state, your federal, unemployment. You also pay your Social Security, which that's just like a savings account, and it's just a savings account. It doesn't really grow, I don't think. I might have to do more research on that.
I'm like, how do I get that out? I want it.
Do you have a 401k?
What the fuck is that?
How long have you been working at this job and you don't have a 401k, girl?
Oh, it's only been a year.
Then yeah, they should. I mean, usually, like, the probation period is, like, 6 months.
You probably signed up and you just forgot.
I literally don't know how anything works,
that should
bro.
be another thing. Your 401k is, like, it's deducted before taxes. So, you have your social, your 401k. Sometimes your job matches it also. What else is in there? I literally
don't know how anything works. Hold on, my cat jumped up on here.
I think you go to, like, the Social Security offices, right? Or a lawyer's office to access your retirement funds?
I know that you could, like, take out the money in your 401k, but it's essentially a loan. You do have to pay it back.
Okay.
Yeah, because, like, I have money in my 401k,
then
and I could take it out, but it would be, like, a loan.
But that's your money.
Yeah, I know, but...
I didn't know I had vacation time until, like, last month. I literally just go to work,
You're on
dude.
that grind set.
I literally just go to work. My manager was like, hey, you have vacation time, right? And I was like, I get that. And they're like, yeah, you're full-time. And I was like, oh, where would it say? And then they look and they're like, why don't you have the vacation time? Hold on. Let me call the higher ups. And I'm like, girl, if you never said anything, I would not have known.
It's a PTO.
What is that?
Paid time off.
Paid time off.
When I worked at, like, look. So, like, the system they had at the company was, like, dumb as fuck. So, I mean, it wasn't dumb because, like, I was able to, like, take advantage of it, like, tenfold.
Oh, yeah.
And just, like, not show up to work for, like, 3 weeks.
Queen.
Hell yeah.
So what it was is, like, depending on, like, your seniority and, like, how many hours you work, like, you got more PTO. And since I would work like a lot of overtime, and I only worked and I got 3 days off, like whenever I did get vacation, I got to have the 3 days off. So I could be like, oh, let's say I would really only have to ask for like 3 days of PTO, so I could ask for a larger vacation than like my other coworkers. Then yeah, I did manage to travel a little bit while I worked as a baker. I mean, like I went to
a lot of places. Yeah, you were doing good.
I was doing good. I keep forgetting my privilege. Like, I went to Hawaii, I went to Georgia, I went to North Carolina to visit family. I would go to, like, LA and San Francisco. Like, I would go out a lot. I'm a super spreader, dude. If I didn't slow down for COVID, I'd probably be a super spreader, dude. Because I would, like, go out, like, every weekend.
Oh man, ghost your job?
Yeah. I mean, I had PTO that couldn't, and then they'd always be like, well, you never complain about anything, so go ahead. And then they'd be like, oh shit, we only have one baker.
So they struggle. Queen shit.
Like, no one knows, it's too big. No one knows what anyone does until they're gone.
Dang. Department store life.
The Ghostin life.
Department store life.
Man.
Yeah, man. When I worked at a department store, Kohl's. When I worked at Kohl's, my manager didn't know what the fuck my job was, and I would be like, "Hey, how do I do this?" And they're like, "I don't know." And I'm like, "Okay, well." Okay, well, you're my manager, so what the fuck what do you need me to do? And they're like, I don't know, just do stuff. Who trained you? And I was like, my associate trained me. How is this working? How is this a thing? Like she was literally training her boss. I was like, girl, this is fucked up.
That's just how it be. In my old job, my manager didn't know what was going like on at all. At some point, like, I realized like I could have started a cult at work because the work environment was so toxic. Nobody was checking up on each other. The manager was clueless because it was our like newest manager, and so it was just chaos. Whenever there isn't any structure in a workplace, everything falls into shambles. And looking back, I could have started my cult.
We could still start a cult.
We need a toxic work environment.
Oh, are you saying your work environment is nice now?
It's actually healthy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Constructive criticism, no gossip, sweet people. What the hell? Damn. What did I do to deserve such a good
Do you think everyone Do you think people are just, like, tired of it? So they're like, hey, instead of going to my job and starting shit, I'm just gonna, be nice.
Yeah.
Because I kind of feel like that recently. I'm like, everything fucking sucks, so I'm just gonna be nice to my coworkers. I don't care what the fuck they're doing.
I mean, yeah, because after the pandemic, it's like nothing's real anymore. You can, another lockdown can happen, and then it'll just be gone again.
Yeah, man. I know, like, after COVID, like, I didn't think, like, hey, you could just quit a job and, like, get a new one. And I was just like, what?
Right?
Because, like, I don't even know why I work so hard and work so long. Because it just became part of my routine. I was like, I wake up at 3 a.m., I go to work, and then I go home and I shitpost. And I just got used to that, and I did that for 5 years, and I mean, I had stable employment under my belt, so I was able to, like, build my credit and, like, buy a house and stuff, but I'm just like, I could have jumped around more and developed, like, my skills more, and so I'm, like, at that stage in my professional life where I'm just like, I need to, like, have more skills and do more odd jobs. Not odd jobs, but, like, more jobs that would require an associate's because I forgot that I that I graduated college. Dude, I literally forgot.
What the hell? You have a degree?
I have a 3.
What the fuck?
I have a diploma. I have a certificate of like general ed for CSU transfer, and I have my associates.
Nice. I gotta buy my associates. I haven't done it yet.
I guess like an associates and a CSU transfer is different because like you get an associates but not have like the credits to transfer to a CSU. I don't know, man.
It's not real.
No shit, they just made it up, dude.
It's not. Yeah, at this point, I'm like, I don't need to go to school. I got this manager experience.
Yeah, I'm in a position where like
everywhere I go.
could go back to school. I did like, because when I transferred, quote unquote, to university, it was like during the pandemic, so it was online. And now I'm just like, well, if I go back to school, I'm probably just going to go to the local university instead of going to the one that's an hour away because it's more prestigious or whatever. And just like get like a whatever degree and like bullshit that I have skills in that.
Oh, yeah.
So I could definitely go back to school and like learn like a new trade or something. I call them trades because I feel like the education... Not the education, the academic pipeline, because I don't want to be a professor or anything. I don't want to be, like, involved in academics. And, like, when I think about going to college, I'm just like, oh, well, you go so that you could work at the university, but, like, you don't have to do that. So that's why I'm just, so I refer to, like, everything else as, like, a trade.
Quote unquote.
Because it's, yeah, so when I say, like, a trade, I mean, like, something, like, you get, like, a specific degree for, like, a specific field. That, to me, is a trade. Academics is like working at a university and like doing research and stuff, which is great, but like I don't fucking care.
Everything is a trade. That's funny. It's kind of a fun way to think about it.
That's the way I like to think about like a trade. One of my friends recently went back to school to like get her teaching degree, so that's cool.
Nice.
She's having fun.
Yeah, man.
That's cool. Kind of want to go back to school to like be a librarian, and then I heard that apparently
you don't need like you only need a high school diploma to work at a public library.
Well, to work at a public library, yes, but to be a librarian, like head librarian and such, you gotta have library degree, which is surprising to me because I feel like it's really easy to learn. I already know the Dewey Decimal System, like.
Yeah, I can use a computer. Why can't
I'm
I
like,
be a
I
librarian?
just literally, I'm nice to children. How come I can't be a librarian? I love to shush people.
Yeah, the cool thing about being a librarian is that it's very shifted focus to be like community oriented. So what you would be doing as a head librarian is like organizing events. Because I mean, you live in the LA area, so you have, like, nice libraries that have, like, the 3D printers or, like, that have, like, the computers that have the Adobe suite. So you just have to, like...
Hell yeah.
Maybe, like, figure out, like, when to schedule, like, classes for people to learn, like, basic Adobe. I'm trying to get into library because I know the Adobe suite because I got a degree in graphic design and I forgot I had one. I forgot I learned... Dude, it's because it's a software. In my head, it's not a real skill. Like, using a computer is not a real skill in my head. But it turns out you could put, I can Google on a resume, and that's a skill.
Really? Jeez.
Like, knowing how to research.
Fucking boomers.
How fast you type. What's another, like, basic thing?
Man, I type so fast.
It's like using Microsoft Word. Literally everyone in this earth uses Microsoft Word. That's considered a job skill.
Jesus. Oh, yeah, Excel. Love Excel.
So, yeah, that's considered you could get an office job right now, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, I know I can. I know I can get an office job. I'm like, please, give it to me. And they're like, no, you need a bachelor's at least. And I'm like, for what? For what? Literally for what?
Someone, dude.
Just lie.
I think so. I know. That's exactly what I'm thinking. I'm like, should I just lie? They're not gonna check.
They're not gonna call the university and be like,
They
"Hey, was she here?"
What
I
the
don't
fuck?
really think they have a way of checking, because if they do, they'd have to pay.
Yeah, they're not
the
gonna
only
fucking-
university that like has a list of like their alumni is like Stanford and like the really prestigious ones.
Yeah, makes sense.
See, they're not gonna fucking call my community college. They don't know.
And then if they did,
Community college doesn't even know that I
and if
went
they
there.
did, like, what would they
Exactly.
say? Like, and if
Huh?
they did call your college, like, what did they say to the receptionist? It's like, hey, did so and so go here? And they'd be like, I don't know.
I don't fucking know. I am also a
Does
student.
Thottie have a master's?
Because like their computers can't hold all of that information. Well, for the urban legend I heard
Right.
is that all of your credits in like a specific college or university disappears after 7 years. 7 or 5 years, like it all gets deleted.
Oh my god. I gotta go grab that stuff. Hold on. I gotta go buy my associates.
Just buy it off the dark web.
Jesus. Oh, maybe. Dude. Do you think? It really just is fucking crazy to me that all these jobs are like, nobody wants to work for us. And they're like, oh, we need a bachelor's degree to work here. It's like, bitch, no one got a fucking bachelor. Get out of here.
It's
For
like
what?
15 an hour.
Exactly.
15 an hour. Preferably fucking bilingual. 2 years at least necessary to work here. It's like, okay, fine. I guess you're not getting anyone.
Bye.
Okay, then stay short staffed, bitch.
Yeah, man. I've gotten all my jobs from like. No, that's not true. I just like. On Indeed, it's pretty like proactive because it'll give you like little quizzes and it'll add it to like your list of skills.
I know.
I have a skill that's
Yeah.
active listening.
That's funny that you say that. I got hired based off of my fucking quiz. They're like, "Wow, you scored really high on your quiz," and I was like, "Yeah, I've taken a test
That or
before."
you just know someone.
Yeah, either that or you just know someone. It's so funny. Those quizzes are funny. I don't understand people who like answer them truthfully. They're like, "Oh, one of the questions is like, I feel very strongly about, or I feel very negatively about people stealing," and I'm like, strongly agree. Meanwhile, I'm like, I super don't care.
It's literally not your job to like catch perpetrators. You can't do anything if anyone steals.
Nope.
There's nothing you can do.
Literally.
You can't
It's-
touch them.
my
Like,
job-
you could just like be like, "Do you need
Yeah.
help?" And that's about it.
That is it. Yeah, my job is literally like preventative, but I'm like, I'm not gonna fucking get in front of them.
like, because you can't get confrontational either, because then you're gonna cause more problems. That's strictly the job
Yeah.
of security. That's not your problem.
Yeah. I mean, I do get confrontational because there is no security. Not confrontational. I'm just like very obvious about me thinking that like people are stealing. And apparently I'm not supposed to do that. And I'm like, girl, do you want to save your shit or what? Like, either I give them good customer service or I prevent them from stealing. Like, what do you want?
Exactly.
They're not going to steal when I'm standing right next to them, staring at them.
Staring at them. Yeah.
I mean, the
I'd be staring at people.
seasoned experts will. Because, like, if they just put it in their bag and they walk away, you can't do anything.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, seasoned experts will, indeed, yeah. Just boop. Those are funny. Those are really funny. Exactly, because they know you're not going to do anything. Like, what are you going to do? Jack shit. Okay, bye.
So, yeah, what did we say in this episode? Oh, fuck up your credit, steal.
For steal,
Lie.
ghost when it's necessary.
Yeah. Don't ghost. I mean, I guess you can feel good in knowing that people who ghost are just, like, sad.
It's usually, I don't know, that's like a very online dating thing.
Yeah.
I'm not in the mindset of a person that ghosts. I mean, I've ghosted, like,
I was in the
conversations. I'm really bad at, like, replying to text and shit.
That's not intentional, I don't think.
Yeah.
I hope. Oh. Is it?
Oh. I mean, look, God is your witness. So, like, just keep that in mind.
Look, Jesus doesn't know what an iPhone is.
That's the lesson for tonight, y'all. Jesus doesn't have an iPhone. Ghost, billings.
It's not sinning if it's online.
Ghost on your bills. But only the ones that don't have any sort of leverage. Just like credit card.
Yeah. Credit cards. The fuck are they gonna do? Nothing.
Thottie is living proof.
I literally, I have like 6 credit cards that I'm not paying.
Oh no!
All of them maxed out. Every single one. Every single one is like, hey, fucking call us back or pay us back or else we're gonna get the authorities. I'm like, bitch, it's... Do
You're
it.
literally stealing a
What are you gonna
dildo
sue me
from the
for?
store and walking away.
Because it's also like, they're like, oh, we're gonna sue you for the money. It's like, okay, well, I ain't got that money, so no, you're not.
Yeah.
Neither do I. Don't have assets. I don't have a house. I don't even have a car that I'm paying for. Like, hello? You can't take anything from me. You can take my LOL dolls. Your LOL dolls that you bought with the credit card, give them to us.
They were free? Bro, that shit's crazy to me. Like, I didn't understand, like, how much people get in, like, credit card debt, dude.
It's crazy, yeah.
'Cause I'm just like, wait, you don't just pay for your things outright and then you just own them?
Well, for the most part, well, in my case, a lot of my credit cards are, like, credit cards for, what is it? Like, one of them is for, there's a couple of, like, recreational ones, but a lot of them with, like, Goodyear Tires credit card, or, what is it? There's, like, a credit card specifically to use for, like, medical bills, so I got one of those.
Care credit? Yeah.
Yeah, Care Credit, there you go. Goodyear, Care Credit, something else. Ulta.
Oh.
Ulta, Torrid.
Dang.
I was paying them for a long time. Kohl's. Man, I just got some free shit from Kohl's.
Dude, they...
Because they got fired, and then I was like, okay, fuck you guys. I'm not going to pay your credit card either.
Dude, they're like... I can understand, like, rewards
Petty.
points. Oh, I'm sorry, I just peeked. Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Alright, so, like,
Yeah.
I could understand, like, rewards points cards, but I don't know why they push credit cards so much, because, like... Oh, well, they do it because they get paid either way, because if you don't pay, like, someone just buys your debt at a lower rate and they get paid anyway, so really there's no loss to it.
Yeah. Really, like, literally no.
So I guess that's why they get into it, but I mean, they probably know a lot of people just won't pay them.
They gotta know. It's gotta be insured, no?
No, what it is, collections will buy it. Because what collections does is that they buy your debt at a reduced price. So, like, you say you owe, like, $1,000, maybe they'll, like, negotiate and, like, buy it for, like, $300 or something. They still get something.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and then, like, they hassle you for, like, the full 1,000 plus interest. And then you could just tell them to fuck off. They literally can't do anything. They
literally
already
can't do
paid
anything.
your debt.
Exactly.
Already paid your debt. And then sometimes, if you want, 6 months down the line, maybe a year down the line, they'll reduce what they want you to pay. They'll be like, all right, cool. We see that you're not paying the $1,000 and you're not answering our phone calls. Listen, we know you want to fix this. So how about you give us $500? And then you say no. And then you wait a couple more years and they say, okay. 200. And then you pay 200 and you're set. Only if you really want to.
Only if you don't have anything to do with $200.
Then you're fine.
Yeah, exactly. If you're just like, you know what, I would love to see my credit score go up 1 point.
Barely.
I'll pay
Yeah.
it. Barely 1 point.
Half.
Half point.
I mean, the best thing you could do is open another credit card and actually pay that one.
And actually pay that one,
exactly. Again. Or, I mean, you could just, max it up to, infinite amount and then go bankrupt. I mean. Anyways. Bad morals.
If you really want
bad morals.
I mean, that's what my parents did. And that's probably what your parents did, too. I mean, I feel like everyone I know has parents that went bankrupt.
Oh, yeah. Parents almost went bankrupt. I don't know why she hasn't. I was like, girl, just do it.
Just do it. Just encouraging her.
Literally, just do it.
With your dad is
just do it for what?
Yeah,
but
that.
Literally everyone was losing their houses. But see what was happening in the 2000s housing boom was housing boom was that people were getting ninja loans where they wouldn't check their credit, their income, their job. It was very easy to get loans.
Mm-hmm. Jeez.
So a lot of people got houses that they couldn't necessarily afford, and it was even more lenient with businesses. So yeah, that's what happened there. And then their interest rates for this house were ridiculously high too. But Lonely Corner, the financial fucking podcast.
The financial podcast. The financial corner.
But yeah.
The broke corner.
I know a little bit. I mean, I did play around with my credit, and I did buy this very nice modular home. So I know a little bit. I know a itty bitty bit. I don't know everything though.
Just an itty bitty
bit. The financial industry is a tangle of webs.
It's crazy. I lucked out and I got a boyfriend with good credit.
Nice.
So now we live in an apartment.
He just has good boy points. He gets good boy points.
Yeah, he's the boy. Yeah. He's a cool guy.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna call this an night episode.
Call it a night?
Call it a night.
There we
go.
How
I
do you
was
end
like,
your podcast?
what is it? I can mess up on my podcast and do what I want.
You were drunk on the last one, so I mean, doing a lot better.
I can do a lot. I don't care.
It's bro, that's what they sound like sober.
Oh my god. Mind blown. Well, anyways, this is Gato.
I was Cheeb.
Oh, it's Thottie.
And also before I forget, free Britney Spears, free her till, it's backwards, fuck the system.
Subscribe to Haunt Sarah's
Subscribe
podcast.
to Haunt Sarah's.
We're on Spotify and all that, and on YouTube.
We'll put it all in the link description. Also sign up to Morning Drew. Yeah.
That's also we have so many sibling podcasts.
I know, for all of family.
Yeah.
We all just know each other.
You're going to be in an episode of Morning Drew since you have a parasocial relationship.
I don't know.
It's I know Drew in real life. Angela knows Drew in real life. All of us know him except you. It's but he's my friend too.
He's not my friend.
You're but I know him though.
I know him. He's cool.
Isn't it so weird? Oh Jesus.
When you met Jesus?
I don't know what her fake name is. Evie?
Yeah.
Ev? Yeah. I was like, who are you?
And she knew you.
And how do you know so much about me?
Fangirl moment.
I was like, what the fuck? I felt real gassed up though. I was like, oh, I'm your favorite. Hell yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry.
Make sure to check out Hansara's podcast, The Morning Drew, and subscribe to Lonely Corner.
Yeah.
If we get enough interaction, then I guess we'll put you on Spotify and shit, right? That's the plan, right?
Yeah.
Because you have to pay for an RSS feed.
Yeah. I like Spotify, so I should put that podcast on.
Yeah.
don't even know what words are anymore. I can say what I want. I can ramble.
It's 3 a.m.
Oh, sorry, guys. Ooh. Where are your children?
I'm gonna get rammed by the ghost. Anyways,